to downtown Toronto. You're watching Scotiabank Toronto Marlies hockey on Leafs Nation Network. Today's game is a rematch of last Tuesday's game between the Toronto Marlies and the Belleville Senators, where the Marlies dropped the 7-6 overtime decision to the Sens.
Marcus Holmberg gets the start for the Belleville Senators this afternoon. He's been good against the Marlies.
Yeah, he really has, but he's won a couple of games in a row, and he's 4-0-2 in his last 6, so goaltending has certainly come to life for the Belleville Senators. And at the Toronto end of things, Casimir Kaskisuo has got 2 shutouts in his last 3 games. He's also 3-1 in his last 4 starts, looking to get the Marlies a good performance against the Sens after Hutchison gave up 7 in the game Tuesday night here.
Hangs on and waits. Back over for Brown. Logan Brown, dangerous in this series too. Out of the corner, finds its way to Murray. Looks in, shoots up top. That one hit the bar. Scores. Drake Batherson, I think, got the last touch on that one. He did, in fact.
Oh my gosh, it is unbelievable. You win a face-off, and you know, this Belleville team is obviously feeling it here against this Marlies club, as they've got 5 victories against them so far. And there you see, as the puck gets deflected out front, it goes off the crossbar and goalpost.
Lifted up high. Here's Marincin with a chance. Shoots, scores! Scores! Marincin with 1.4 seconds left to go. The Marlies on the attack.
Well, Marty Marincin playing just his 3rd game back in the American Hockey League after being sent down from the Toronto Maple Leafs, and making an immediate impact. And a late goal here as you get some traffic out to the right of Holmberg, and Marincin walks across the line on his forehand and then shoots back against the grain.
Lifted back in, Borgman, as he finds Marincin, and now Engvall has it go off of him just a little too sharply as it's played over to the wall, and now Marincin will come back to it one more time. Trying to give it back along out front, couldn't get a better chance. And there's the follow-up, and Archibald scores to make it 2-1.
Well, Darren Archibald had a good opportunity a little bit earlier on, but he gets turned aside by Kaskisuo. But this time, it's, you know, the opportunity where the forecheck again is they try to go D to D. It gets picked off, it gets thrown back out front, and Darren Archibald gets 1 attempt.
Trailing after 40 minutes of play.
You're right about that. Just 1 victory, 15 losses, and an overtime and a shootout loss.
Shot, scores! Marincin! Boy, that one from distance got in a hurry.
Well, Marty Marincin
Mueller
scores.
off Mueller on the tip.
Mueller tips it, but he starts it by winning the faceoff in the offensive zone. And it is something where draws in the faceoff in the offensive zone so important. He gets some help from Jeremy Bracco.
Handles it quickly to Rosen, back to Gagne, side of the goal. There's Bracco, scores! Jeremy Bracco on the power play puts the Marlies up 3-2.
Well, Jeremy Bracco's 6th goal in his last 10 games has now given the Toronto Marlies the all-important lead here in the 3rd period on home ice. But it's a power play chance and some real excellent puck movement as it goes from one side to the other, down low to Mueller, and then him with his head up spots Bracco coming back in from that.
They'll get it right back. Adam Brooks out front, great chance, backhand, scores! And the game is tied up again. Tambellini left alone.
Well, Adam Tambellini with his 11th goal of the campaign has tied it up, and the Belleville Senators aren't going to go away quietly, that's for sure, as they gave up the lead here entering this 3rd period of play, and a couple goals by Toronto, but they battle back as the puck down below the goal line. An excellent job, and it's Archibald again who digs the puck out.
Here's Brown trying to cut around, gets a shot, scores! Brown in overtime, and the 2nd game in a row. The Senators have beat the Marlies in the extra frame.
Well, Logan Brown has got now an 8-game point streak on the go, and his 5th goal in 8 games, including his 2nd consecutive overtime winner here in Toronto against the Marlies. And the Belleville Senators complete a 3-3 weekend with 3 consecutive victories. And after being down in the 3rd period of play to Toronto 3-2, they have a Tambellini goal to tie it up. And then Logan Brown comes up the ice through the neutral zone, beats the defender one-on-one, and it's Sam Gagner who gets beat, the forward playing defense, and Brown goes and around him and makes Kaskasuo bite one way, and he puts it top shelf short side.
4-3 the final. Brown again the hero will be back to wrap things up.